this vampire? Like, is there a way to kill him? I'd rather not leave a
Give me
vampire.
an Arcana roll. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you. He will tell you nothing. It's a trap.
22.
Yes, if you correct me if I'm wrong, Stephen. If you
Yep.
decapitate them, or if you put them in sunlight,
Well, like
or burn them,
those are ways. Like if you deal radiant damage to them, or if they're in running water, or if they're in sunlight, then they do not regain health. And so, if you have it paralyzed, and you're dealing a small amount of radiant damage to it, then it can't regain health, and you can just pick away at it. So even if somebody had like a water skin, like pouring underneath it and like moving it around.
How do you kill it for good?
So hypothetically, if somebody were to pour out, I don't know, like gallons of salt water on its head for a couple minutes, slowly,
Then it would technically be in running water. Yes, sort of.
Okay, so I whip out my annoying jug of shit or stuff.
your magic alchemist jug.
Yeah, the jug of broken magic items.
Uh-huh.
The alchemy jug, yeah.
It
gives me 12 gallons of salt water or 8 gallons of fresh water. Let's use 12 gallons of salt water today.
So basically, just pump out a gallon every round, and then.
So this is like a
12 gallons of milk.
You're carrying around a 12-gallon jar.
No, it's a magical effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can produce. It's like the produce water spell.
Okay.
Except
so it's like a one. It's like a
vinegar.
1-gallon jug that produces 12 gallons.
Well, yeah, it's on page 150 of the DM's guide. It's really a broken item, especially for as cheap as it was.
I didn't give it to you.
No, I bought it.
I didn't give it to you.
I bought it.
Some other DM is responsible for that one.
Well, that guy's a douchebag. Probably has a character running around with a massive IQ score and a +5 to perception checks. Jerk. So it'll pop out 12 gallons of salt water, and it'll do 2 gallons a minute. So it's a slow pour.
Okay.
So that'll give us 6 minutes of pouring water over this guy while we hack away at him.
Okay. Vykon will help you with the hacking if you want.
We'll do that. So I'll do a slow pour over the guy, and Vykon hack away.
Okay. So he pretty much melts into mush, and then he gets hacked up, and eventually, just like all the mush and everything, just his body is gone, and it's just a bunch of slime. And
is there anything else under him that we missed?
No.
Okay. Do I know if there's any value to any of the vampire parts? For alchemy or anything?
If you had taken his fangs, there would have been, but they were melted when you did the thing.
Okay. Oh well, I guess no fang banging for me. I'm done.
Nice.
Okay. Well, that was a sad economic way to kill a vampire.
All right, so I leave it to you. Just tell me what you guys are
Where
doing.
are we going, guys? Who leads the way?
Is Theranos casting light?
I've got my magic light bulbs up.
I can't see.
You can't see? Because I see like a halo of light around your token.
Yeah. That was me testing something out because I can't see.
A lot of torch.
I can get rid of it.
Light a torch and hold it with my trunk.
Okay.
That's not your trunk. Oh, that is your trunk. Oh my.
He's gonna walk out in the hall.
All right.
And wait for something to happen.
All right. You walk out into an empty hall.
I can't.
I'm basically waiting for the rest of the group to kind of. There we
Yeah, I
go.
can't move Basil. Why can't I move Basil?
I'm reminding you that like there was like the green like algae covering the walls around the portion outside there in the hallway, and when it was touched, it felt acidic, like it would burn you. Just a reminder.
Can you do me a favor? Can you yank Basil's token? I'm going to redrop him because I can't connect. I can't grab his token. Thanks.
Oh, there's the light.
Good. What the hell am I doing wrong that I can't grab him?
At this point, I would like
I
to
probably went
sneak.
down the hallway already. Is that the one where I burned myself?
Okay, my roll 20 just dropped.
Oh yeah, mine just
Yep.
crashed.
Absolutely just did.
Yeah, I think
I
all of
thought,
our roll 20s crashed at the exact same time.
all three of ours, actually.
Yeah.
And mine,
Seems to be reloading okay.
what just
Yeah, it reloaded fine.
Mine's still spinning.
Yeah, well, mine. You old men have slow computers.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, you guys, it's like, oh yeah, like your computers are kind of slow. And then I like my coworkers. And I'm like, yeah, I have a pretty good computer. And they're like, yeah, ours are better. And I'm like, are you freaking serious?
Another computer at the moment. Oh, that should be the ability check macro. Why did it not work for ability checks?
Macros.
Time of Shamalama Ding Dong.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so Babar, you walked over to the right, and you're like, "Oh yeah,
I
that's
have a
where
white
that
screen.
caved-in stairway is at. There's no going further over there."
I'm pull up my character sheet, and it's making me. Oh no! And it's making me sign in to roll 20. What the hell?
Yeah, your dude just disappeared.
No, I moved him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay,
So
move him.
straight ahead of you now, as you're going back down the corridor, is where you saw the giant lobster dude. And he was like, "Yeah, don't touch the rock in the middle of the room, the big boulder. Otherwise,
Don't touch the rock."
Whatever,
yeah.
clamps.
Otherwise,
What is
you're good."
alone? Hey, don't touch the rock. Yo, Adrian.
Exactly what I was thinking. Don't touch the rock. I tried.
Yeah, his face looks oddly like Sylvester Stallone.
Of course it does.
Stop, or my crab will shoot.
I gotta see Tulsa King. It looks good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
Hmm.
Okay, why am I?
So,
Okay, no.
Ryan, are you back?
I'm here.
You're what?
Here. I'm back.
Okay.
You're back.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
we went down that corner. That corner was a dead end. I thought. Am I wrong?
Right.
Remember that wrong?
So,
So we're
As you
coming
come
down.
back
We're going
into-
south.
as you come back into that one chamber with the
Where's Vykon?
the slightly muddy floor, damp floor, and it's like a silty, a grayish sand.
Yeah.
A giant lobster guy, he like rustles and he starts saying, "What is you da? You know, you don't understand him, but you knew.
I cast comprehend languages.
Okay,
You don't understand him.
You-
Yes, I do.
you have returned.
We have returned. Turned we have read.
Stand clear of my friend in the center, and there will be peace. Otherwise, you will face my wrath."
We will do nothing to bring wrath upon us from you, nor will we give you our butter sauce.
We had butter sauce?
You can't hear me. Wait, hold on.
Wait, no.
Can you, I
Well,
guess
like,
you're-
comprehend language. You can understand languages, but you can only speak back to him in English or in
Oh,
Kamo.
okay. Then I just nodded my head. And I say,
Okay.
guys, who wants to know if you have any butter sauce?
I
don't know why.
wish.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Anybody got a fireball spell?
Basil. Well, no, Basil doesn't really have
I
too many
don't.
offensive
I
spells.
thought Watson would be back, so I took
Yeah.
flying so we could fly together.
Yep.
I guess we can't cook them real quick then.
I do have my makeshift bombs though.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, we'll
But
kill
these can
some
be in pieces.
Sneak
lobster
up to
with
this
some
door.
makeshift bombs.
I have 5 large water skins filled with
Now,
oil.
to your right, there's a stairway, and then there's another doorway straight ahead, and then there's
Snuck over there.
the doorway that you guys entered through originally, and my
I
roll
snuck-
20 went down.
What the frick?
Did everybody else go down too?
No,
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, it just
Mine's
crashed
fine.
again.
I just lost my character.
Um,
Now I'm logging back in
What's
again.
going on tonight?
I'm,
There's a lot of people on
I'm
tonight.
good.
Well, I don't know.
Freaking nerds.
Freaking
Wizards,
nerds.
Wizards of the Coast is doing something, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is just like silent protest, just like every couple
Okay.
minutes, just be like, disable
So-
roll 20.
So I
I
snuck
gotta
up to
pull
this
up-
door. Okay.
Well, why are
Hold
we
on, my
sneaking?
notes for that dropped.
Because Babar, if you ever watch wrestling and the guys come down the ring when wrestling matches going on and they're trying to sneak up to the ring, that's what Babar's doing. He's doing the little tiptoe thing. Do 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 do.
Okay.
He was very successful. In my other game the other night, the guy plays a Kinder, which is basically a halfling, and there were some goblins marching, and he snuck up behind them and started marching with them.
What if Rick can move,
Just merging with
Vykon?
them.
Can I do what now?
Matt, do I have the rights to move Vykon?
Yeah,
You should
you should.
try. If you can't move Icon, I can.
Yeah,
I can move.
him.
Sucks to be you. No, I was kidding.
Dang, that was like
So-
some serious.
How do I pull up the?
There's definitely delay
adventure
with roll
info
20
again?
today.
I lost it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Ryan,
Yes. What?
what do I click on to pull up the adventure info again? Because I'm not finding it.
Adventure info, like in the
Yeah.
journal.
The journal.
Right. You click
And
on
then-
that.
Yeah.
No, not the eye. The journal. The little newspaper beside the eye.
Yeah. And,
And
then,
then
it'd be
click-
under Hidden Shrine of Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah, I got it now. I got it. Sorry. We'll have a ding dong.
Yep.
Men when men and sheep are
Let
scared.
me get to that section. Okay. There's a stairway going down, and the landing at the foot of the short flight of steps is filled with mud and silt that partially blocks the door leading north. For some reason, north leads to the left when you're looking at it.
Yeah, the directions
looks
are a
like-
little tilted sometimes.
It appears that the door is meant to open inward, for there are hinges on this side and a large grip to pull on. So, which
Babar kind of takes his chain and kunai and wraps it around the thing and kind of pulls the door open
okay,
without getting in the mud.
all right. So you reach your trunk over there and kind of flick it through there, and wrap it through and pull on the chain, and
Ta-da.
there's so much silt in the floor that like you can't pull it open. It's blocked. like when you try to pull the door open, just all that silt on the floor is just blocking it from opening. And it's very like.
Okay. Yes, I wish to kind of blow this silt away. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask everybody to back up a couple feet, and I'm gonna like fire off like 10 eldritch blasts at the silt and sand.
Okay.
Try and like disperse it and
All
kind
right.
of make it so that there's enough of a space so that we can just, without us getting out shovels, it's just like eldritch blast is an excavating tool.
Okay.
Multi-purpose
It makes
warlock.
a lot of noise, right?
My character has disadvantage on stealth anyway, so it does not matter.
At least like
All right. That's
Really
really like
blowing
an
the
odd
damn
way
horn.
to move like a 1.5 to 2 feet of, watery silt.
Yep,
But we'll see how it goes.
it's what warlocks do.
Give me a
Have you-
When
have
in
you ever
doubt,
tried-
blast it.
Have you ever tried to dig in a hole when it's raining? It just keeps filling up with water. I don't know if that's gonna work.
It's awful.
Well, we'll see.
You could just
Have you
fire
ever
off
dug
10
wet
Eldritch
sand?
Blasts,
Yeah.
no problem.
We'll see. If we have, if the water keeps pooling, then we can always use Babar's trunk.
No.
Mm.
No, I'm like, there's like a 10% chance he'd accept that plan.
That ball eats some weird stuff, but dirt is not one of them.
He does not want to suck up silt.
Okay. So you start blasting it with the Eldritch Blast.
So anyway,
roll a
start
percentile.
Roll a percentile. Okay, all right, I can do that.
You motherfucker.
2.
I was
Oh,
I
wow.
said this is have a 5% chance of working.
Oh, and you were gonna have it like be 1 to 5, be success.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So you start doing it, and you notice that like, the water, like, it's watery, right?
Yeah.
And when you got to like the base of the doorway, that like the silt was like you were pushing it through the bottom of the doorway, and so you're like, oh, okay, it's moving through, and you're pulling it out, so I'll just push it down through the cracks of the doorway, and you rip off about a couple dozen Eldritch Blasts, and you get enough of it, it just like pushes through the doorway, and it's clear now. You can open the door. You basically did the equivalent of like a high-powered leaf blower, but with eldritch magic.
I'd probably leaf blower mixed with a V1 rocket.
Okay, so anybody pulling the door open now?
Shane can act to it, so he'll pull it open.
Okay, all right. So you see along the corridor extends, and you can see like a trickle of the watery silt goes very far straight. It goes about 40 feet ahead until like it opens up into a bigger, larger room, and then it kind of like the silt looks like it moves to the right. The watery trickle of silt. And that's about as far as you could see with like your torch. You can't really see into the next room.
Well, I walked in. I've kind of like gone through the door, and I have dark vision, so I can see whatever this thing is.
Daddy, on mine.
Okay.
It's 120.
Give me a second.
Daddy,
Thing is-
on mine it's 120.
Okay. Faint
So-
melodious sound comes from ahead. It's difficult to tell whether it's someone singing or the echoing of dripping water in a great cavern.
On mine it's.
Do you approach like walking, like, hey, no big deal, or do you sneak? What do you do?
Well, I'm not very good at sneaking, and if it's beautiful music, well, first off, because this is kind of like
it sounds pleasing.
okay.
You're not sure if it's melodious. That's all you know.
All right. Well,
Babar will tap Elevator on the chest, and he says, "You wait here. You are a little loud. Let me check it out."
Wait.
And he will.
Wait.
And I want to stealth.
Well, you can stealth all you want, but I'm gonna sense.
So I'm gonna move half my speed stealthing, which is 20.
Yeah. And so while he's doing that, I'm gonna try and sense out the target.
Okay.
I would think I should be able to see it now with my torch light. Yes.
Okay. As far as your spidey sense goes, that's just like a good and evil sense.
Yep. Good and evil sense. If it's
It-
if it's
isn't it
like
fae?
a fae, a fiend, an undead, or an angel, then I can know exactly what they are. And like if they're behind like cover or invisible, then I can know their exact location.
It's a fae, by the way.
All right, so you get that not so fresh feeling.
So they're good.
And-
Wait, if it's good, he gets the not so fresh feeling.
Well, he gets a fresh feeling then.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna as Babar's gonna approach, and then I'm gonna kind of put my arm out beside everybody else. Once again,
What does this
evil.
thing? What's this thing look like? I'm not quite.
Hold on a second.
It's a mermaid.
His sense got to it before you did.
Yeah.
Did you say you could tell if it's a demon or a fae or whatever?
Yep. Because yeah, I can tell until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead, and I know the type celestial fiend. Oh, so it's fae does not count. So basically,
You can't see fae.
I can't detect fae.
Okay.
But if it's good or if it's evil, that's the only thing I can really detect from it.
Okay. You can tell that it's evil. That's all.
All right. So once again, holding my hand out, whispering to my companions that are both through the door and past the door, evil, be prepared.
Evil. So,
Search on the.
Babar, as you creep up, it's directly in front of you and to the left. It almost looks like a little beach room. Like there's sand and everything, and the room is lit by a soft light. And there's like some rocks near the water. And then to the right is a pool of glowing water filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern. Green fronds can be seen in the pool, and light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool, the walls, glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with a sun symbol. Sitting on the beach in front of the crystalline pool is a woman, young and slim, with long golden hair and pale white skin, a human woman. Well, she looks human anyway. She radiates a soft silvery light, even though her shawl, white as the froth of the waves, she's singing a strange melody in an unrecognizable language. And after finishing her song, she enters the water in a long arching dive.
She jumped in the water.
Yes.
Okay. About here. So she jumped into water, so she's like over here.
She's under the water at this point.
So is she like still like bobbing up and down out of the water, or is she up under the water?
In this moment, she's under the water.
Okay, so Babar's just going to stay there and wait for the appropriate amount of time that most humans would run out of air.
And I would assume that basically, by the time that while he's waiting, the rest of us would come up to the beach and be like, what are you doing?
There was a lady. She jumped in the water. I'm waiting for her to come up.
Oh yeah, I sensed her. She's evil.
Mm.
Okay.
So be careful.
Wait, is this lady naked?
Was she naked? I don't think she was naked.
No, she wasn't naked. She had like a
Seashells.
a white silvery shawl like wrapped around her, like kind of like a robe or something like that. That was like off of her shoulders.
So let me get this straight, Babar. Some woman, a human woman, is bathing, and you are watching
Anyway,
her.
don't forget, you guys, you all see the same room that I described to him, and it's an odd, beautiful thing you've never seen, like in an underground cavern before.
I'm just messing with Babar. There's no way in hell anyone that isn't like scary as hell didn't just hear 24 Eldritch blasts go off not 5 minutes ago and is just going for a dip in the water. This is suspicious as hell. It's like I just want to mess with Babar.
So my question is, I will wait for like the next 3 or 4 minutes to see if she comes back up.
Okay.
And if she doesn't come back up, I will look at him and I'll look at Elvator and Basil, and I was like, I think she may have drowned. I do not know.
Let me hurl a thunder wave in there and see what happens.
Well, before you do that, I just want to remind you that you do see a doorway to your left, and then beyond the water, it looks like there's a doorway on the other side of the water to the right. Can you guys see the full room on the map?
I can see to about, yeah, I can see the full room.
Okay.
So wait, we don't have to attack. We can go to these other doors.
Right. And
I'm for door searching.
Babar's still looking at the water. He's waiting on her to come back up.
And the Eldritch blasts don't really make any sound.
Oh, they don't?
Just the force of them hitting the sand and the silt is the only sound that they make.
Okay. Nice.
Be careful.
Okay. Did you guys approach the water right there?
I'm not next to the water. I'm behind.
What about
I know my
Babar?
role.
Did you walk up to the water, Babar?
I walked up to the edge of the water right there. I'm waiting on the lady to come out.
Vykon would be right next to you. Since I'm running him. Did someone move him over so it would be right in front of Basil?
All right. The waters begin to heave and boil, and the watery form of a human with an elephantine head, wearing an elaborate headdress and holding a trident, rises up. And next to it is a giant lightning eel. It's you could tell it's a lightning eel because it crackles with electricity, and it's they're both looking at you. And she starts speaking in this odd language that you don't recognize. It sounds like the Moxitlan language that was, you guys were told about before that Basil studied.
I never heard the verbal version, right?
You can kind of try make out what she's saying, and it sounds like she's calling this creature Chalk to strike at Babar.
Okay. I'm gonna from my
She's like,
ring, so it's an action. I'm
this
casting
one,
web.
this one threatens me.
Because it's from my ring and not a spell casting, I'm casting web.
You're casting what?
Web.
Web.
Okay, well, let's roll for initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
You got the turn order up? Nope. I got it.
You know.
Wait,
And
hold on.
Can
Oh
you
yeah,
make those
we
tokens
gotta
visible
delete it.
for me, also, Ryan?
They are visible.
Okay.
They should be. I put them on the GM layer.
All right, great.
Son of a bitch. I'm tired of being the last guy for initiative every time. It's annoying.
Setting up my macros, I rolled initiative twice and rolled a 20. I critted twice. And now I rolled a 5.
And then I rolled
Yay.
5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled for the monsters, but I don't see them on the list.
Monster selected.
Where camera? Is that Mitch? Or
The eel got
Monster
13.
selected.
All right, let me click on them.
I've got the Nereid. The Nereid's in there. You want me to roll for the lightning nail too? Or you got it?
Go ahead.
Slow.
All right. Anybody with an Arcana check, go ahead and roll it. Okay, you need a 15 to know what type of creature this is. The lady
this
was.
creature is unknown to magic of any kind, because if it was known, I would know about
Okay. So it looks like the Nereid goes first. 1 second.
it. Damn it.
That's the right one.
15 feet of me, because if it is, I shall destroy it. Oh yeah. Just Google does Eldritch Blast and makes noise, and the top answer was yes. It says pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Okay. Right. Since you're right at the front of the water,
Yep.
she commands the water to come up right in front of you, and it takes the shape of like what looks like a lobster claw, and it reaches out to grab you. You have to make a DC 13 Strength saving throw.
All the people, it grabs me. Okay, here we go.
Well, you were right there in the water.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you. Yes. So the crawl comes and I grab each side of it so it can't grab me
Okay.
and shuck it off.
All right. You managed to dodge most of it, but it still did get you a little bit. Because on a successful save, you take half damage.
Yep.
But you're not pushed or knocked prone or anything like that or grappled. You take this damage. Let me get it for you here.
Don't trouble yourself. No, I'm just kidding. $18 damage, huh?
Hold on. It might be. It's half that. So you take 9.
Good.
And you and so you if you can move like 1 square away since you were like getting out of the way, evading.
Just stay right here.
Okay.
No, I didn't evade. I just totally like if it made a lobster claw and tried to hit me, I grabbed the claw and kind of shoved it back.
Okay. You pivoted it,
Yeah.
and you redirected it, and
Yep.
now the giant lightning eel.
Bye, Ethan.
Ethan, are you here?
He was. Don't you get close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Hey, Ethan.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thank you. How is everyone? Sorry I'm late.
Hey,
Wonderful.
everything's okay. Let me get you up to speed. So you were in that room where you had staked the vampire with that 1 in a million shot with your
Yes.
bow. And
Actually, it's a 1 in 20 shot.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
All right. So
Sure, if you want to get all
looted,
mathematical about it.
right, you looted the body.
have
You
to
got
get
that
it.
cool ring that had like a
Yes.
panther on it that you can like control animals with it and stuff. Other people got different things, and y'all left that room. You left Makuto behind, so if somebody else wants to grab him and bring him up. And actually, there's 2 Makuto tokens on the board.
Yeah,
And so
one's off.
you guys went down to that room where you saw the giant crayfish. And
Uh-huh.
you went down. You went down some stairs, managed to open a doorway with Elvator like shooting magical blasts at getting a bunch of sand out of the way. And you came into this beautiful like room, which let me read the description for you because it's pretty cool. What is it? Okay. The room is lit by a soft light that reveals a section of a rocky beach. Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water, filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern. Green fronds can be seen in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere, the pool and the walls, glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with a sun symbol. On the beach in front of the crystalline pool was a woman, young and slim, with long golden hair and pale white skin, and she radiated a soft silvery light um, that showed through a shawl that she was wearing that was white and silvery, and she dived into the water. You guys came into the room. Some Babar walked over toward the edge of the water, and she came back up out of the water with like an elephant head and holding a trident, and she's like kind of like levitating in the air, and she had like a giant lightning eel next to her, like her pet, and she was
Uh-huh.
calling it Chalk, and she was speaking in the language of the ancient civilization. Nobody really understood her.
What? Wait.
And it tried to attack Babar with like she
Wait.
just like commanded the water to come up and rise up, and it looked like it made like some kind of like watery lobster claw. And Babar did a cool move where he redirected the water and pushed it away from him.
Sorry.
So
What
he only took a
language
little bit.
is she speaking?
It's called Moxtitlan,
Oh. Okay.
and it's an ancient human civilization language. And then the eel is now making an attack, and that's where we are now.
Okay.
Forgot to tell you about my great feat of strength blocking this watery claw as it came towards my face. But
And by the
now,
way, I noticed that Theranos made a successful Arcana check. Theranos recognized this creature is a Narade, and Narade are like
aggravating.
they're a fey creature of a very powerful type. that command water and are known for not being very nice.
Okay.
But that's okay because you're not very nice either. Okay, and so let me get back on the eel because it was making an attack, and it will do it'll lunge forward because it has that kind of like hit reach to bite Vykon.
Oh, come on. Hit me now, Babar says.
Yeah, that's right. Vykon made the dumb choice to like go up there with Babar. Oh, what are you doing? What are you looking at?
Sometimes I show choices.
Okay, does that hit Babar? Hit Vykon 17? I'm not sure if that
Yeah, it
is a
should.
17 or
It
what.
should. It does.
This
Eric?
elevator.
Okay. Well,
Eric?
how much did that hit Vykon
Sorry, I
for?
was getting some wine.
Okay, well, Vykon just got attacked by a bite attack.
But what was the damage?
Damage is that plus 3, which is 9, and then also he takes lightning damage of a D8.
I know I'm running his character, but I don't have his sheet or access to his token, so.
Okay, then you can't run his character.
Then
You don't have
get rid
access
of
to
it.
token.
I think Steven's got access to it. And if
I have
worse comes
access.
to worse,
I have access to Vykon. Yes.
Okay.
and if worse comes to worse, I have access to everybody. So
All right. What's
Well,
Vykon's
I have
AC?
access to wine.
Vykon's AC is 16.
16. Okay. So
Yeah.
he took 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
Yep.
Dang.
And Vykon is next. No, I'm sorry.
I'm next.
Elvator's next.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Hex
All right.
On which one?
on the big thing.
The
I
giant
got you.
lightning eel?
Yep, on the lightning eel. So that's my bonus action. And then I shall run up to it. Raise my sword up high. And say, a Chardalon will give me this victory.
He gets
18.
Let me see if he saves against your hex.
There is no save.
It says spell save DC 14.
Well, but
Yeah, there's
according
they do that on all the spells.
Yeah, it says that regardless of what the spell says, it's
Okay.
just extra damage that I deal to it.
It's like Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, it's like a curse mark upon him, and he can't remove it, and it only gives me a buff.
All right, that is a hit.
Okay. So yeah, with Hex, and with dueling damage, and with Smite. Let's go. Ow, that sucks.
21 damage.
Yeah. 21 damage with a Smite. Why?
He takes all that. He takes all that damage, right? I've already adjusted it.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
No problem.
All right. He roars in response. And Theranos.
Nope, Ruehnar.
Ruehnar, I'm looking at this wrong. Sorry.
Ruehnar.
Yep.
Ruehnar. Ruin his day, Ruehnar.
And Babar will look at Elvator and he's like, I'm kind of liking this Arshadalan. He sees the power and he might want a little taste of this.
Yes, you will. I'll let you. We'll talk to his acolytes when we return.
We shall see. Show me more of this Arshadalan.
You will see his power used frequently.
Ruehnar, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, getting there. Struggling with some audio issues.
Sorry.
Okay, so I think let me get myself centered here again. I just got to move into the room as I find where I'm at.
Probably. Hold on, I got you. I'll shift ping you there.
No, I just had to switch things. Hold on, I got it. So
Might be able to hit him from where.
So I guess the idea would be to.
Now she looks like a levitating silvery woman with an elephant head. She's got a big
Right.
trident.
And then there's
She's
the
got
eel.
a big giant eel with lightning
Yeah.
rippling around all over it.
We might be able to talk to her a little bit more civilly if we get this thing out of the way. For those people who like to talk, Babar's going to hit the eel.
Hold on.
We have some people in this place that don't let people hit things until they talk to them. But Babar's he's learning that when certain people in the attack, I need to attack. He will actually hit Vykon in the ribs, and he's like, "Attack, right?"
Yes, of course. Let Ruehnar go first.
Yeah, give me just a second here. Trying to remember what my little guy can do. There was a skill.
Shoot that bitch with an arrow.
That's pretty much what I'm probably going to do here. Yeah, this is so whatever avoiding we could have done is probably out the door. So we're going to shoot that bitch with an arrow.
I like it.
Okay.
Do you get multiple shots off at your level?
Yeah, I think you always do with a bow. It's usually 2. I don't know if it changes. There we go. Hold on. Core. So do. Hold on a second.
Okay, that is like a really good hit. So roll your damage.
So the first one I believe hits.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so damage on that. 8 piercing. Second one. Ooh, maybe not.
Second one missed.
Okay.
Each.
Okay. Now,
And I think the kitty's going to
Vykon.
stay because she's not going to want to jump in the lake there.
Okay.
Whatever that pool of water is.
Kudo doesn't like water. She's just gonna like back up behind
And
you.
growl.
Yeah. Are you going to stay where you are, or are you going to move it all?
Move a little bit there.
Let's get him, big man. And Babar says, "Let's get him, big man." And he slaps Vykon like he's tagging him in on to come in for wrestling as tag team. So he's telling you to go.
Okay.
Elevator.
Vykon has his +2 great axe. He'll probably use that.
Elevator, what you doing? Or Vykon, what you doing?
What am I doing with Vykon? Well, probably swinging with his. Well, raging, of course, because it's Vykon.
Way to rage.
Use axe swing, bonus axe swing. Click, click, click.
Okay.
And of course, all of them are reckless just because it's Vykon.
Okay.
That's some good.
All right. Well, those are all hits.
Heck yeah.
Whoa.
Oof. We ain't got to worry about that shit.
Yeah.
I think it's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 15, 25, 37? No. 36. No, more than that. 41.
Doesn't matter.
41.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This thing is carved into sushi now.
Yeah, exactly. He just turned him into sushi. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah. And Theranos.
Awesome. I'm gonna sort of stay where I am in that corridor leading to the beach, and I'm gonna cast bark skin on myself.
Okay. All right. So
My AC goes to 16, basically.
And lasts for an hour, so you get to keep
your
that
skin
for a
takes on
while.
a rough bark-like appearance.
What's that?
And,
Yeah, bark like
yeah.
a pure.
All right. So you get even uglier. Now what?
Ugly. We're tieflings, damn it. Bow down before our horns.
And
Yeah,
is that all you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much stay. I'm not gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna be out
Okay.
some sort of the corridor leading to the beach. It's kind of where I am right now. I'm not moving. I'm just putting
Okay.
bark skin on.
I hear you.
Thank you.
Okay. So Basil.
Well, since you killed the thing I was going to hit with my web, I'm just going to cast Magic Missile.
Didn't get to go.
Oh, wait a minute. I chose. Did we rest in between?
All right.
Babar didn't get to go.
Hold on. Oh, go Babbers before me.
Babar, sorry.
Yep. Okay. Well, it's not really important. So Babar comes over here and starts scooping up some of the eel, since it's carved into these little pieces that came off. And he looks back and he says, "What? Eel is a delicacy in my culture." And he's getting some up to cook or eat.
All right.
And that's his that's his move.
Okay. Now Basil.
We didn't rest, correct?
Vykon's like, yeah, give me some.
Not since the vampire.
Okay. Then I'm going to hit her with an acid splash.
Okay. Does that require a saving throw of some sort?
Hold on. Dumb.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip. Just
Dexterity.
Dex save. Yeah,
Dex-
she's a dex
That's
save.
a dex save? Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything nerds are especially vulnerable to?
Not that you know.
Is there anything nerds are especially vulnerable to?
Okay, she fails her dex save. And so you can go ahead and do damage.
Okay.
1d6.
1. That was weak.
Awesome. That is. Do those dice double at a higher level?
I just realized I thought I was gonna hit her with a magic missile. Then I realized I used up all my first level spells already.
You can cast it at second. You can cast it at second level.
That's true. I'll think about that for next time.
All right. It's the nerd's turn.
The nerd.
Need to narrow that down.
No, the nerd.
She shrieks loudly, with pain. She's like, "My dear Chuck, you killed him!" And then she dives into the water. As she goes underwater, you suddenly do not see her anymore. She becomes invisible under the water.
That is my cue.
All right. Elvator.
Now to move her wherever you want to
Can
move
you
her.
take her off?
Yeah, I did. But to move her to wherever you want to move her, you have to go in the GM layer to move her token around until she's seen again, and then I'll
Okay.
put her back. Elevator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just chat you in Discord where to move her to. Okay.
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 Well, Elvator does not see her, and therefore cannot.
Go ahead and tell me what he's doing.
Can't do too much.
I'm,
He'll
I'm
go.
watching the arrows, guys.
Yeah.
I know he's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Elvator will prepare to fire off Eldritch Blasts whenever.
You
this
just
thing
tell me where
appears.
I'm at. They can't see my arrow now. Just say yes.
Hold on a second.
Just look at the. Can you see my arrow?
I can.
Okay.
All right. Keep turning like a clock, and I'll tell you when to stop. Wait, go back. One more. Go back. Turn in the other direction.
Like right here?
Yeah, like right there.
Okay. Wrong button. Okay. All right.
No. I'm not going to prepare my Eldritch Blasts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use up one of my Paladin spell slots. And I am going to give everybody some extra power of a Chardalon. And I'm going to bless myself, Babar, and Vykon.
Babar is like, yes, I like it. Power of our Shadalan.
Exactly. Use it wisely, my friend.
And you see Babar's fist or hooves start glowing black a little bit as he gets the powers of our Shadalan. Hooves or whatever the elephants use.
So D4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
I don't know. Is that your whole action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cast Blessed, and then well, but this thing takes its turn before I do. So even if I cast like a held action, it won't do anything.
Yeah. Ruehnar? The Hunter's Marketing?
Yeah, actually, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I clicked it.
I thought you actually did it. Okay. It's your go.
No, that is what I'm going to do when it is my turn. Well, actually,
It is.
Reappears.
Okay.
So I thought the click on it was bring up the thing, and no, it. We're going to ignore that.
What is it?
Okay.
It's bonus action, so he can hold it. All right. So that's all you.
Your action? What is Ruehnar doing?
He's yeah. We can't see it, so I guess.
So no, just holding.
Okay. All right.
How deep is the water? Do we know?
Do you want to get in it?
Babar's going to look for it.
You're guessing it's more than 10 feet deep. You're not sure beyond that. Like right at the ledge where you it's just like like a foot deep right at the ledge, right, toward the edge. But beyond that, then it drops off real deep. Like it was either dug out or naturally like that. You're not sure.
But would Babar know that?
You can tell it goes down in more than 10 feet because, like, you can tell, like, your own size. You're about 10 feet tall, right?
Yeah. 7.5.
7.5.
or
Okay, yeah.
9.
So,
Something like
yeah,
that. I don't know.
you could tell you could dump a whole body in and still be down a few feet.
Yeah. Okay. Vykon. What Babar kind of looks at Vykon. What's Vykon doing?
Icon's coming out of a rage, and so he's just trying to grab his bearings. He's still kind of like in a defense mode since the Narrage dived underwater. He's like, so what are we doing? You want to just go to these other doors, or you want to go look in the water? He's basically following your guys' lead, whatever you want to do.
He doesn't know what to do either. He
Stay aware.
I mean, but we're not just going to stand here, right? We've
No,
got
like
to.
we're gonna like
I mean, either we're preparing to fight this thing, or we're going through one of these doors. What is our plan?
So I had this idea.
Okay.
And I was going to run it by you guys. I've got all this oil in my bag of holding in like these big jug or skins. We
okay.
could throw some on the water surface and set it on fire and see if that does anything for.
Scorched earth. I like it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Theranos can hold his produced flame because you can throw it into water and Theranos can light it ablaze.
Oh yeah, that's even better. I was actually gonna pour it on the water, and just so that the surface gets go Ohio on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll take it's a. Let me mark it off. It is the large water skin
Oil.
filled with oil. Yeah. Okay. Let me mark that off. And I will throw that out there. And who's gonna set it on fire?
How much water is it? I mean, how much oil is it?
Let me see how big a large water skin is.
Large water skin.
Funny. How big is a large water skin?
It's a little bit bigger than a medium water skin.
Medium.
A little bit
Not
bigger
as
than a
big as-
medium water
Not as
skin.
big as a big gulp water skin.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So
Like
let's do it.
7-Eleven.
Okay, so it's a 20-ounce bottle worth. It's not a big gulp. It's not, and it's not a.
Okay, so
It's
the most
it's not a
that'll spread
10-ounce
out
can.
immediately. The most that'll spread out is like just 1 5-foot square. So like pick a square. That's where you're doing it.
Pick a square, any square.
Oh,
May luck be upon you, sir.
there, right there.
Okay. Well, draw
I got
something
you.
there. So
I got you some more. Hold on. You just keep going. Who's next? Well, Theranos, are you gonna light the? Are we just gonna sit here to the oil? I say we just sit here to the oil kind of spreads out, and then we do something, right?
Yeah, so it's a half a gallon of oil.
Okay.
Well, that's bigger than I said it was. There's your oil.
See if that gets a response from her.
Yeah, he picked the square to the right of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I guess everybody holds their turns until we see what's going on, and we'll start at the top of the order.
Theranos, are you lining it up?
Well, we're gonna wait till it gets bigger. How long does it take for it to disperse out? I mean, is the Nereid planning on doing anything before it spreads?
Okay. No.
Okay. Then light her up, guys.
Set it on fire. We're doing it. Do it.
Yeah. What's his name can do it.
Yeah.
Pick it.
Nothing else. I can do it with a torch and a mage hand. So
Pick a circle. Pick a circle inside the thing and make an attack roll.
Who? Me or you?
Well, no. Theranos was.
Okay, go for it. Let's do it.
Don't he have that flame spell where he can catch stuff on fire? Or firebolt if anybody's got firebolt. Yes, that's it.
Okay, so you swirl a little flame bolt at it. It lights up the oil, and it burns blue as it spreads out over the surface of the water.
Mhm.
Then you see the water start to move in response, like swirling, kind of like a whirlpool. And it pulls all the oil down under the water, and then the flame extinguishes, and then the whirlpool stops, and then the oil disperses again in a bunch of little bubbles.
Sneaky bitch. All right, what's the next plan? Did she take any damage from that?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but
No, she didn't take
okay. Okay, I was going to change it.
We know. Well, here's the thing. We know she's in there. She's not visible. We can't attack under the water. I'm not going in that water. Can we just explore these other doors? The door to the, I guess, south. I don't know what that is. That's nearest us.
Yeah,
Well,
you could.
Because we already know where she is. We know what she is. We know where she is, right?
Yeah, and she's hiding.
Yeah, and so
Vykon's like it. Yeah,
she.
I don't think she's going to come out. I think she's on the defensive down there.
Yeah.
Guys, I have a couple other options. I have 10-pound rocks I can drop on her, see if it'll make her come out. Thunder wave.
Yeah, look, my vote is for we explore, but that's just me.
But you can cast. But the thing is, you can cast that spell, and then her next move, she can just go back up underwater again and hide again.
Yeah, that's true.
And plus, she's invisible now, so.
Well, if she pops up again, I was gonna hit her with that web thing, so she's in a bundle of goo for a full round. But yeah, I mean, we can let her slide. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's kind of contained, and she comes up again. Yeah.
Elvator, you watch our backs. We're gonna keep one of the strong ones in the back. So Elvator has rear guard. Is that cool?
Yep.
Just in case she like sneaks up behind us and tries to stab us in the back while we okay, we're going to leave you alone now. And Babar starts heading towards the door.
Are we going to the north door or the south door?
Soon we go into the south door, so we don't have to go in the water.
Well, technically, this is the west door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
So Babar will try to sneak. I don't know if anybody else wants to do that, please. If you're coming, if anybody's sneaky and wants to come down the hall with me, because I'm going to open the door and sneak down the hall.
Okay.
Can the door be open?
Give me a second. The door does open.
Okay. I rolled a 20 for stealth. I'm going to move 20 feet down the hall.
Okay.
Hey,
shit.
do you want me to push a stone ahead of you for traps?
Too late.
Well, if you if you want to come,
okay. I'm gonna
come with me.
Behind you.
Okay.
I'll be here behind you.
With mud and flotsam. Water accumulates in the center of the corridor and flows further down to where a stone block in the southern. It flows further down the corridor. There's water. You get down about 20 feet. You see that water collected, and it goes way, way, way further down the corridor. And it looks like the corridor turns like to the north, which is the left of the screen, and the water goes in that direction too.
Look down the corridor. What do you see, smart man?
I'm actually gonna shove a 10-pound stone ahead of you with Mage Hand, looking for traps. So it's gonna be right here, moving down ahead of you.
Okay. Smart. And what's the distant range on your mage hand?
I knew this last week. 30 feet.
Okay. So you push it along 30 feet, and it's not picking up anything as of yet. It's just going
Yeah,
through the water.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put that weight down so it'll just push it along. We'll see it
Okay.
cut a trench through. So it'll
Okay.
be like 20 feet ahead of him, basically, and we'll kind of keep pace with each other.
Okay. The water is not like really deep or anything. It's not like a pool. It's just like maybe a half inch of collected water there.
Another 20
leaking
feet.
out of-
Oh, no, I
it
didn't.
looks like it's just leaking off of the walls and the ceiling. And it flows further down the corridor. Vykon's going to follow in behind. Anybody else? I don't know if you guys are going to follow.
Well, I'm rear guard, so I'll kind of usher the remaining two along, just to kind of empty the room.
Show them the sense of urgency. Like, you need to get out of this room.
Well, because if this thing is going to attack, then it's going to attack now.
Yeah. So if you're coming, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody come in, including Makuto.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
So the floor is also, muddy and it's got silt and stuff on it. And you go down that long corridor. It's a 10-foot wide corridor, and it goes down pretty far. It's like about 100 feet down, or ahead of you, basically. And Babar, when you get down there, you see to the north, which is the left of the screen, there is a bronze-bound wooden door with a handle and a keyhole.
Oh, roll 20 crashed.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, reloaded.
Who can
Nerds!
reload quickest? That's not even a question. It's clearly
You
me.
load.
It's clearly gonna be me. All right, I'm ready to go.
ATF.
Wait a minute. The rear guard's up here and everybody else still back there.
Well, but they're all in the door now. So
Yeah, but if that bitch comes up,
well,
okay.
but if we shut the door,
I'll be rear guard. Can we shut the door?
I'm going to take this opportunity to check the Jags Chargers score.
Can we shut this door before you go? All right. I'm gonna say we can shut. Huh?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just checking the football score.
Well, is the door that we left that corridor? Can we shut it?
Yes.
Does it have handles so I can like tie a piece of sash or something?
27-14.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'm gonna lock this door behind us just so. I mean, y'all act like she ain't got hands. She can't just open the door and go get us. Let's I'm gonna tie it shut so she can't open the door.
Yeah, Vykon's like, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna want to leave her little magical pool. I think that's where she's safe. I think we'll be all right.
That's still time. Hey.
In fact, she might lock that door behind us.
That'll be fine.
Okay, I gotta reload the description. Hold on. Okay, Jags are losing. Oh no.
Yeah.
27-14.
They're pretty down.
And they were down 27-0. Trevor Lawrence had a bad start with 4 first half interceptions.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
It is ugly.
He's not ready for
Why
prime
you
time.
relate?
Ooh. Yes, actually. Neighbor, it invites me over for games. It was very sweet of him. So I gave him the first half.
Great. They just got a field goal. Chargers got a field goal. Now it's 30-14. Okay. Let's see. That's not looking good. Where are we?
I just tied the door shut because that Neard won't follow us. And then I'm going to go fix a bag of popcorn.
They seldom travel on land, in my experience.
Right, because you've encountered so many of them.
I'm from the mountains, baby. We see all kinds of shit up there.
Okay, Basil, what's your passive perception?
19.
My passive perception is it's
Yeah.
really high. 19 sounds right.
It's a
Maybe it's
19
the
is your
hammer,
passive perception? I don't believe that.
I'm sorry. My passive wisdom perception is 21. Because remember,
Really?
my perception is 11. I don't know how it came up to 21. What's passive perception made up of? Maybe I did it wrong. It's 11 plus 5 plus what else?
I don't know. Steve, what's passive perception exactly?
Passive perception is your ability to notice things without actively looking for them. So,
Right. How
like,
do you
passive
determine that?
perception will help you notice, like, small things in the wall that are kind of out of place.
What's
but-
Basil's passive perception?
21.
Okay.
Like, just unreal.
Is that
But I
because
want to
of
make
the
sure I
goggles?
determined it correctly. Maybe I determined it incorrectly. That is really high.
But
yeah.
Oh, what's your intelligence score, Basil?
My intelligence is 18.
Okay. And then hold on, the feat that you're using is observant?
Yes.
And he's got those goggles on.
And that
right?
increases.
What do those goggles do?
They're just night vision goggles.
Okay.
Okay, so we're level 5, so that's proficiency bonus plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a wisdom modifier, not an intelligence modifier. What's your wisdom score?
My wisdom 16.
Okay, so that'd be a plus 3, so it'd be 16. Yeah, 21.
Okay. When you get down to the bottom of the corridor on the north side, there's that door, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the left side, you notice something. Yeah, it looks like there might be something
right
like
there.
a hidden doorway there.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Now
Make it what?
Yeah. Are you gonna do anything special?
I'm gonna do a perception on it. I'm sorry, investigate. I'm gonna investigate it.
All right, give me a wisdom check.
Shit.
Straight wisdom.
Okay. You feel like that there is some kind of door there, but you feel around and you're not sure how to open it.
Can I do investigation?
There is some kind of passage there.
Can I investigate it?
Someone else might be able to find it, but you weren't able to.
Okay. Hey guys, I found something here.
Oh? What do you think you
Hey,
have
Babar,
found?
there's something here. You should check it. Use your snout or your head to open it.
Safe.
Opposite of the door on the other wall, like the water is
I'll point
flowing.
it right here.
The water's flowing like under the door. It looks like on the north end. On the south end, Basil's saying like he thinks there's like a secret passage on that wall, but he can't
There's
find
something
how to
on that
open
wall.
it. And Babar is like, nah.
Crazy,
You're-
man.
Get out of here. You don't believe him at all. There's no
Okay.
door there.
You know what? I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove you all wrong, and I'm gonna step back. Where am I at here? No,
Step back.
Does
everyone
anybody
step
else
back.
want to take a look at it?
Everybody step back. Okay. Shit about to get deep.
Stand right over here. Ooh, over here. Now I'm gonna cast. Anyone else want to check this out before I make a giant hole?
Yes, hold on.
Before you make a giant hole,
Mhm.
why would you be the one making a giant hole? Why wouldn't I make a giant hole?
Vykon
So
wants
we,
this. He'll take a look. Roll for Vykon. He'll take a look.
Okay.
Wisdom check.
A wisdom or a perception?
Wisdom.
Okay.
I can't investigate it.
He starts feeling around.
Ooh, that's inappropriate.
Where would it be? No, I can't find it. I can't find out how to open it.
Oh, this was
Anybody
worth
else?
a
So,
shot.
like, okay, so we know that there is something there, but we're just trying to find it?
Trying to find out how to open it. Like you know, there's a
Okay.
passageway there, but you just haven't figured out how to open it though.
Oh, well, that's not going to go super well. Elvator will give it a shot, but he's going to be super terrible at it.
That's funny.
Oh, you're feeling around, and like kind of like down in the
Just lift your
center of
finger.
that portion toward the bottom. There's like a little depression, and you push your finger in there and kind of lift it up,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some kind of latch there,
Okay.
and it you feel like it opened like you heard something inside slide, and you feel like if you push it, it'll open now.
Okay, well, I push it then.
Okay, so it pushes, and there's kind of like, basically a concealed stone door there that was like sealed so tightly it was invisible to your eye, but somehow Basil caught it.
Better than you.
And there's a long 5-foot corridor in that direction. You can only see about 30 feet ahead with your dark vision. Is that right? So it goes further than that.
Well, let us
Or you
investigate.
can go check out, or you can check out the door.
Let's go down the creepy secret passage.
Babar comes down. He says, "Oh, great, you got it. You found it."
Wow.
Thanks for your vote of confidence, Babar.
No problem, friend.
Perhaps somebody sneaky should lead the way, though.
Fine.
But
I
it's
can
too
see-
late. You already left.
I can see. I can see 60 feet down with my goggles, but I'll follow you guys because you're better at catching arrows in the face.
Well, and of course, Babar, you would have to use a torch. And so
No,
it's
I
kind
have.
of a no. Babar would have to use a torch. But as far as Elvator
Okay.
can tell, there's a dead end down here.
Let me describe what you see. So water beads collect upon the walls of this narrow passage, and the flooring is cold and damp. A low ceiling, it's only 5 feet tall, further cramps this dank place. So Babar really has to like crouch to get through there. After just a second, sorry. So when you get down about 55 feet, it does turn to the right, and it goes forward another 30 feet after that. But it does look like it comes to a wall, like a wall at the other end. Looks like a blank wall.
Hmm.
Take a look.
Is there any debris on the ground?
No,
Okay.
Can I investigate this wall?
you can. Give me a wisdom check.
Please investigate. I have better stats for that.
I know, but it's the same thing. You know how you found the latch? Okay. You kind of like did the same thing that he did.
Mhm.
You know, kind of like you're looking for that one G spot and you
Yeah.
find it and you kind of get your finger in there and lift the latch and you hear something inside the stone move and one moment.
You know, right now, I believe you've been with a woman, but I don't believe you've ever done masonry work.
Okay.
Totally
So
fine. Hey,
actually
Vykon, come on down.
actually
I found it.
the way this one works is like you do the latch and it kind of like just like a sliding patio or closet door, the stone like just goes to the side and it just you see a a corridor in front of you about
Oh.
10 feet wide.
Hey, Vykon, Babar, come on down.
And it
I've
looks
got
like
something for you.
there's water running along the floor of this corridor, from left to right.
Okay, all yours, guys.
Well, I have some.
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Babar would be around there, following that.
Okay, I misread something.
Mhm.
So
Well,
after that door slides open, and before you actually even get into the corridor,
everybody
like
does. No.
there's so when that door slides open, there's like a tall stone statue right there
Mhm.
of a man outfitted in fine clothing
Yep.
and holding a stone tray in his raised arms. The statue's eyes appear to be black gemstones. The right one droops out of its socket, balancing on the statue's cheek. From behind the left shoulder protrudes the hilt of a weapon, looks something like a sword. The stone tray, as well as the forehead and the nose of the statue, are chipped and scratched.
So the hilt of a weapon, like inside the scabbard of this statue.
That's what it looks like. You see
Is
it?
it like? Oh,
Okay.
Y'all see that?
Mhm.
yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Can I remove the weapon from his shoulder?
Well, is that what your character is going to try to do?
Yes. I have a feeling that that's going to bring about some sort of fight.
Die down here. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I want to say Babar picked up about 2 pounds of eel.
I'm
Okay.
legitimately
Apparently, this is a very
starving.
big passage because this is like a giant statue, it looks like. To reach the sword, you have to climb up on the statue and stand on top of the tray.
Okay.
Like that's how.
Do you want me to
big
give you the ability to fly up there so you're not standing on what is obviously a trap?
Sure.
Would Elvator have thought of that?
But
I think Elvator would.
Elvator would have just tried to climb it and take it, but if Basil's offering to help him fly, then Elvator will take
Like
the ability.
halfway. you get like halfway up, and
I'm like
Basil's
climbing.
like,
It's like, do you want to fly up there? It's like,
he's like
Yes.
idiot. He's crawling, and then he casts
I can't
fly on
fly
you,
on you. Yeah.
and you start lifting up.
All right, question. Do any of you who are looking at the statue either have proficiency with mason tools or the stone cutting ability?
No.
no, we're not dwarf.
Okay.
No.
I didn't know if that was exclusive to dwarves, but okay.
It's
Mm,
normal.
I'm
Like you can get it if you have a background as a stone cutter or like an artisan.
right.
But
So
yeah,
can you give me a
my
dexterity throw?
a dexterity
Elvator?
check or saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
That means you getting attacked, bro.
Ow.
Just before I cast fly.
Okay. The statue appears to be top heavy because it starts falling over as you get up there,
Oh poo.
and you take damage as the statue falls on top of you,
Ow.
which is not a lot.
Hold on. Did I cast the spell before he did that or not?
No, he climbed up there, and it fell down on top of him and crushed him for 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. So that takes away my.
Babar will rush over and try to help him out of the debris. Like,
Okay.
oh my God,
Yeah.
are you okay? What happened? What were you going to get?
Give me a
Mhm.
strength check.
I'll help as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't find my. Hold on, I've got to find my.
Yeah. Now, this does damage do anything to this statue?
No.
Okay. All right. Just checking because, like, prior to us engaging in the fight within the raid, I had used Armor of Agathes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, well, if that crushes me, then I guess, like, that could be construed as something which would release it and cause, like, 5 cold damage. So, yes, the statue is quite cold to the touch.
Oh my God, what did you do?
Okay, so you lift the statue up,
Yep.
and he's able to roll out. He's able to roll out from under it.
I'm gonna investigate the statue's sword now that he's on his back. Does it appear to
Okay.
be magical?
Are you going to
Does it
use
appear to
something
be
to find out if
removable?
it's magical?
I'm not official with spells. Shit. No. Hey, Babar, come grab this.
Hey, can you?
Okay. So what it
Wait a
looks
minute.
like?
Wait a minute. Can you cast it as a ritual?
Oh yeah, I can. I can cast detect magic as a ritual. We did that
We'll,
last time.
we'll sit here for
think-
10 minutes. We'll sit here for 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
So you pull it out, and basically it looks like a cricket bat, but it's got it's inset with jagged teeth.
Oh, it's an
Let me
Aztec
fucking
thing.
finish.
Sorry,
All right.
they're
It's
cool.
inset
These
with-
are class.
All
Oh,
right.
keep
It
going.
looks like a cricket bat, okay? And it's inset with jagged teeth of obsidian all around it. It's like one of those Mayan Aztec looking sword things. It's not really a sword per se. It's like a war club, you know.
What's it called?
Technically, it's going like stats for it are longsword.
No, there's a term for it. It's sharper than metal.
It's obsidian.
Yeah, no, but there's a name for it. Fuck.
Okay. But anyway, it does come up as magical. It works like a +1 longsword, and it does plus an if you're fighting a plant creature or a plant type creature, it does an extra 2d6.
If nobody's going to use it, Babar will throw it across his shoulder.
It's good for
Carefully,
clearing,
might
like
knock your head out.
like a machete when you're clearing your way through the trees.
I was gonna say
If you run into a plant creature, there you go.
Ruehnar will
Those
use
pro-
it.
I'll
Probably
give it to
something
Ruehnar.
in the jungle later.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, Babar doesn't you really use weapons, but since nobody else was going to take it,
It's a Makahuil or something like that. Is that it?
I don't know. It doesn't say here.
He's a badass.
You could look up the actual word for it later. Doesn't matter to me. And other than that weapon from it, are you doing anything else to the statue? You're putting it back, or just
Looking
leaving
for
it
his
on?
eyes.
Okay.
crawling over the top of it into the next room, right?
The eyes are basically gems. They're obsidian. You estimate they might be worth about 10 gold each.
Pump him.
You get 2 of those.
Where's our loot
Now
train?
you're in a corridor that is 10 foot wide, and it goes to your left and to your right. To the left, it looks like there's a set of double doors. To the right, it looks like it goes down to a corridor that hangs back left of there. Which way would you like to go? And the water is basically running towards the double doors.
Go towards the water. We always follow the water. Babar checks this door, see what it feels like. Is there
Okay.
a is it locked? Basically, is what I'm trying to say, without being retarded.
Give me a second. Okay, the doors to this room are made of bronze, and they're tinted blue from oxidation. And it is not locked. So you could probably push or pull them open, one of the two.
Yep. Babar pushes it open, like one hoof on either side of the door, and pushes it open. And he stands immediately on the other side of the door. He's like, "Come at me, fuckers!" If there's anything in here. Kind of does the Wild West walking into the saloon, just pushes them both open and walks in.
Okay. So a little trickle of water that's on the floor goes ahead of you about 15 feet, and then it goes down some stairs, it looks like, into a larger room down below that.
You want to move up? Or y'all want me to go first? I'll go
It's
first.
a little bit dark in there, so you can't really tell what's in that room where the stairs go down. But you know there's a larger room down in that direction. All right, now to where you are now, to your right, there's an old fountain that's cracked and crusted with lime.
Rats.
And there's rubbish litters the floor. And inside the fountain is some green, scummy water. It looks like something's moving inside it.
I'm firing off a Chardelon's Fury at the rats.
And then there's... Okay.
I'm fairly certain 21's hit.
Give me a second.
Thought those were rats. Those were the rat god. Shalom ding dong.
The rat
Yeah.
Let's roll initiative.
Okay, then.
Because the rats kind of saw you guys come in.
Okay. So you're going to get
Hold
rid
on,
of the
let me-
turn order?
Hold on. I can't do it for some reason.
So, yeah. Delete the turn order, and then we can roll again.
I don't know what my turn order is.
There it is.
Okay, I cleared it.
Okay. I rolled high.
Excuse me.
Vykon rolls a
That's a good
4.
one.
Wait. Vykon rolled a 4, or did you rolled for the diseased rats?
I just rolled for the rats.
Okay, yeah, because it gave Vykon the rats initiative temporarily.
Okay.
So, but now he has his own initiative.
Yeah.
And so
So the
is
rats
my-
go last, I guess.
yeah, like my attack will count as the first thing in the initiative.
Yes.
Okay. Because I guess I am top. So yeah, my 2 attacks, which I will roll against the rats. Oh, there's no. It's just the flat damage. There's no.
It's
Yeah, so it only ends up being 15 damage. 15 necrotic.
Okay. All right, they squeal. Basil, are you doing anything to a big swarm of rats there over by that fountain?
Yeah. I'm gonna wander over and cast.
It looks like he got about half of them with what he did.
Oh wait. Yeah, I actually want to. I'll add a little. I'll use my bonus action to move the hex over to the rats, which will
Okay.
actually add another. 5, and so that'll add another 6 damage from my hex.
So what was the total?
The total from my damage is 21.
Okay. So he got like 90% of the rats just with his what was it exactly, the attack?
Well, it's a variant of Eldritch Blast infused with a Shardalon's magic, and it's sort of like an absorb ability. So like a portion of their life energy transfers to me because it's a vampire dragon.
Okay. So describe the effect is really what I want you to do.
Oh, so it's still like a blast of kind of greenish purple necrotic energy hits the rats, and then it's almost as though like tiny
string goes back.
yeah, like a little some little strings of life energy pulse towards me, and
Okay.
some of the damage that I took, like a bruise that I had from the statue falling on me, kind of just instantly heals itself.
Okay. So there's a few rats left. Most of them are gone. Are you going to do anything to them, Basil?
I'm just gonna take the stone I have in Mage Hand and squish them. Any ones I find.
Die, rats.
All right. Roll.
I guess this is the straight roll. I don't know how I even do that. So it's just 2. This. Nope. Smash. I missed.
Okay. You missed. Vykon,
What's your spell DC? I mean your spell attack bonus. I mean, I doubt it's probably still gonna miss, but you would add that to it too. Whose go is it?
I kind of go in there and bash him with his hammer. Go ahead and roll for him, Vykon.
Sure, he's gonna kill the rats.
All right.
We can just say he kills the rats.
Yep.
Because
He's got to hit first.
Oh yeah, he's not
Yeah,
even gonna
he's
bother
swinging.
raging against the rats.
he's,
So it's just,
he's gonna swing 3 times.
no, well,
Okay.
he'll swing once to see if that kills it. So there's no rage damage, but it's 14.
Yeah, they're gone.
It's pretty much a constant that Vykon's gonna kill the rats. What do we like? This Are those pillars?
Yeah, as you get closer, those are like stone pillars.
Okay, so you can't jump on top of them.
No, they're holding up the ceiling.
I got you.
Okay.
Let's see. What can I
Um,
see? I can see up to 60 feet, 30 and 30. So what's this contraption here? Kerfluffle.
Well, I'm going to give everybody else in the turn order a chance to go before you do anything.
I thought we were out of.
We are out of combat, but I just want to let everybody else do something. Fair enough?
We're out of combat.
Yeah, well, you're out of combat with that swarm of rats.
Okay.
They're gone.
All right.
So there's a bunch of rubbish around that pool, and then the pool is like cloudy. It's got like green shit in it.
Maybe
Theranos, you gonna do anything or?
Are there any
keep it
plants
quiet?
around? Are there any plants around?
There looks like there's some
Really?
algae in that pool by Vykon. Counts as a plant.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants though.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a real spell.
Hey, it is a good spot to have the DM start role playing a plant. I love it.
I want to talk about local conditions, anything they've seen, anything that's around, to give them freedom to speak back to me.
Okay.
Babar walks up to him and he says, "What are you doing?"
Druid
If
stuff,
you-
baby. Druid stuff.
All right.
To this land.
So,
Ask him what his name is.
they talk about like the little furry ones. They put these weird particles in the water, but they taste good, and they make me stronger. Yeah, I like that. And this water's nice and comfy. A little
The
cold.
water.
sometimes.
The water's making you stronger.
No, the little particles those little furry guys leave in the water.
Rat
Tastes
shit.
real good.
So there's furry guys. There's furry guys in the water.
No, he's talking about the rats.
Rats we just killed.
He goes, the little furry creatures, they come in the water and they drink, and sometimes they leave little particles behind that taste really good.
What?
It looks like your friend just chopped them up. And
rats carry something that they like.
Well, we do too.
Did you just say that out loud?
I just said that out loud.
Okay, so Babar picks up the rats and throws them in the water. He goes, there's more.
This one's
You're
not
a smooth operator.
No, this one's not giving off the particles anymore. I think he's
Probably
dead.
won't do. I wish I could hear him. I can't hear him though. So what do they say to Thanos? What do your little friends tell you?
The dead rats don't give off he's saying particles that they like. He no longer has them.
Does Babar see any rat? Does Babar see any rat shit anywhere in the room? I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah.
I put some of that in there. What do they say about that?
They like
Why don't
that.
you give him some of your particles?
Like, yes, this makes us stronger.
Babar would say, "Could everybody leave the room for a bit? I've been holding this one." So Babar is gonna ask everybody to leave the room, and then he's gonna go and drop trowel over the fountain and take a big massive elephant dump there.
Okay, roll a d20.
Roll a
A D20? I believe I can hit the commode.
I want you to roll a
you can make
d20
them
for a
either.
reason.
18.
Okay. You hit
It's
the
rolling a
AC.
D20.
All right, so you drop a load,
We
and
all-
when you hear that, you hear a
Hold
clink,
on.
clink, you hear a clink, clink.
Because it's a stationary target, doesn't it do double damage?
Okay, so you dropped a big deuce in there, and when you did,
Yep.
you heard like a sound like a clink, clink.
Guys, I think they're happy. And I finish up, wipe myself, and then go to the door. And I says, I left them a little present. Maybe you could give it 10 minutes and go talk to them.
No, by the when I'm telling you, the sound was like it sounded like there was like metal clinking.
So like when
That's not the sound like a deuce makes when it drops. You know.
well, I'm not going in there. I took a big nasty elephant shit in there. So so anything that's in there, y'all can get it.
So
Okay.
I actually have while he's dropping deuces, I was gonna check these two alcoves
Okay.
here and here, see if there's anything in them.
All right. The one down in the bottom looks like it has the same algae, and there's
Mhm.
also like some bullfrogs and some tadpoles in the water.
Okay.
So
Dinner.
Babar, so Babar's over here doing his thing, and the rats are not in here.
All right,
And then we'll go check.
Theranos, you hear them saying, "Oh my God, what is this?"
That was
Sure
not.
does.
That was not what they wanted.
Oh, so well, that's what I needed.
What they got.
Babar says that's what I needed, though, Theranos. You don't know how long I've been holding that one.
Yeah.
Ruehnar, can you talk to the bullfrog? Can you talk to the bullfrog? Ruehnar?
If you can't talk to it, we can eat it. Just saying.
He's got to speak with animals, right?
Okay. How deep is the water that's in the bottom of this area?
Okay,
No, actually,
I'll tell you as soon as I'm done with Ruehnar.
Okay.
Ruehnar, what are you doing?
Here, Runar.
Yeah,
Your mic is
your
really
mic
weird.
is it's malfunctioning
is that better?
a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Just roll your die. We can't hear you.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
No
We'll
clue.
see when it pops up on the screen. I couldn't hear him say anything.
No, I was.
No,
It doesn't work. I don't think if I can speak to them.
You're gonna try to speak to the bullfrogs?
I don't think I have the capacity.
Okay, no problem. So,
Right? No. There was a thing. It doesn't work that way.
okay, are you going to descend into the large room with next to Elvator?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me get to that room description. Okay. The steps descend into a chamber, which is flooded. A dark, foul pool covers the entire floor. A central hall flanked by narrow aisles is defined by 2 rows of massive square columns. The walls are coated with slime, and there are glowing silver lines etched across them. From what you can see of the chamber's walls, the stone appears to be crudely worked. 2 corroded bronze braziers stand in the pool. Toward the middle of the room, 2 broken urns, each apparently about 4 feet tall, poke up out of the water. In the darkness on the eastern wall appears to be an enormous growth of an overall greenish hue that gives off some silvery gleam as the slime trails.
Hmm.
Can we move freely, or are we still going in order?
The water in the central area of the floor is about 2 feet deep, and it's very slippery. It counts as difficult terrain.
Of course. Yep. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly if there's anything hiding or if there's anything that's here. I'm just gonna divine sense here and see what's up.
Maybe the water bench is back. What? So that's a brazier in the middle of the room there.
Yeah.
right.
You don't get any kind of like detection. You don't detect
All right.
an evil
Okay.
or even a good.
All right. So there doesn't seem to be any
To the next
kind
room.
of wicked
So we
threats
can-
in this room.
So we can see this door, correct?
Before we move on,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm just because I'm a warlock and this is what warlocks do, sort of. I'm gonna fire off one of my Eldritch Blast variants at the green slime.
What are you doing?
I'm firing off one of the Eldritch Blast variants at this green slime here. It's
Okay.
glowing.
What did you roll?
A 20.
Okay. That would be a hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage on it, whatever damage would be.
Yeah, well, I haven't moved my hex yet. So it'd just be kind of regular damage for that. It's just the 8 because I didn't crit.
Damage on the
slime.
slime.
So does it kind of act as though it's a slime, or is it like a...
Yeah. All of a sudden, up under where the phosphorescent slime was, comes like a big giant slug.
Okay, then.
That counts as a large creature.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess you're adding that to the initiative rolls, I'd guess.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start a new initiative. Let me clear that.
Oh, okay. I guess we can re-roll.
Yeah.
Come on, keep it high. A 10. Can we see the token for that giant slug?
Can you make that slug visible?
You talking about Tizzy to Tacatical?
Yeah.
What the
Okay, yeah.
frick?
Sounds like a waterborne disease.
Yeah, there's no picture, but there he is.
Yeah. Tegusi Tekoto.
Okay.
Yep. What he said.
Tekotel.
Yep.
Something like that.
Oh, there it is.
What he said.
Tegusi's Tecato. That's it. Tegusi's Staccato.
Two C's Staccato. I know that.
All right. So it's a big slug, and he's like, "Argh. What are you doing?"
Nothing, sir. Certainly not trespassing in your swamp.
Okay,
Nah, I don't know. I can't see the initiative, so tell me when it's my turn.
Oh, he's over there?
I thought he was over here.
Do you want him over there?
Move him back over by the phosphorus stuff.
Yeah, I'm like...
Okay.
That's where he was, but he was like under the surface of the water.
For some reason I cannot move him. I put him on the map background. I put him on the wrong layer. That's why. No, I've just had popcorn.
Okay.
Why?
Put him back so he's touching the wall up north. Yeah. Okay.
On the second layer. So where's Babar? Babar must be on the GM layer, but did he get moved to the no? Dynamic lighting. Babar's token is off layered.
We'll give the creature an initiative of 7. For some reason, it's not coming up.
I can't pull up the thing for some reason. My shit just got all wonky.
What are you trying to pull up? Your GM
No, I'm trying to give the creature initiative of 7,
okay.
but I can't pull anything up. Babar is stuck on some unbeknownst layer, so hold on. Let me refresh.
I think it's announced.
Unbeknownst.
It's pretty announced.
I don't know if I use that word correctly, but it sounded good.
Oh no, you should use it correctly. I just like saying announced.
Okay.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
I actually had a kid use it incorrectly, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's announced. He's like, well, we don't know who killed Kennedy. Probably knows.
Basil, you know you hear the creature speaking. It's like, how dare you corrupt my temple? I will feed on each one of you, absorb and suck out all of your blood, and then decorate my chamber with your bones. It would be most pleasing to me.
This Babar.
Hey, Babar, I want your boner.
Does Babar hear this? Can I hear it?
That's what I say.
You hear it talking. Yeah, definitely.
What? We hear him talking, or we hear his language? Like what language?
Yeah. Can I hear what he's saying, or I just hear him talking?
You hear it talking, but the only one who understood it was Basil.
Okay, gotcha.
He was saying something about, violating his territory, and he was gonna.
So what does Basil tell me he says?
Slime.
He wants to eat your boner.
He okay. So when I can see it. Oh, I can't see. I can see everything but the map now. So excellent.
Okay, so Vykon is have him run up and attack since he's going first.
I'm gonna web him to the wall. Don't go to the left. Don't go to the right of him.
Okay. Well, Vykon will rage because reasons.
That's what barbarians do.
And then swing twice.
He's not close enough to swing.
Oh, he's not close. What? But he's in an adjacent square.
No, he's not.
This is an adjacent square.
No. Can you not see the creature?
Creature's right here.
No,
Okay, I don't think you can see it.
Vykon's right here.
I think it's all batshit right now because things are not where they're supposed to be on mine either.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually,
no, like
the little algae bush that you do see. It's taking up the 4 squares above that.
Oh, it's like taking up this
exactly.
square?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well then he'll move into this square.
Okay. Now you can hit it.
Okay, well, yeah. Double swing, 1 crit, total damage of 11, 13, 24, 29.
Okay. All right. He curses. He twists. You see a little bit of slime come out of his wounds. Who's next?
Not on the list actually, but I did roll a 20.
Oh,
Okay.
you're next. That column goes all the way to the ceiling. So where are you on it? I'm gonna
Oh,
cast
yeah, actually, I would be moving into whatever is
Yeah,
physical structure.
the dynamic lighting is odd because right
Yeah.
now, like the dynamic lighting where Vykon is like where the map. Like I'm gonna refresh the page because this is messed up. On my browser, Vykon is sitting inside the dynamic lighting for the pole,
Ah,
and so his like I have Elvator's vision, but if I had only his vision, he wouldn't be able to see Jack. Okay.
Okay, I guess we're going
All right. So
straight combat.
do you understand what you're seeing, Ethan?
I think so.
Okay. Basically, like a snail without a shell.
Yes.
And he's, really big, really huge. Yeah.
So we're going to use the fancy nifty new sword and the hand axe.
Okay.
Although I do not think I have the sword to make a roll on.
Just add a +1 to whatever you roll for damage. And do you have a long sword at all?
No, I don't have a short sword, so that would actually have to change too. What would it be? Longsword's D8, right?
Yep. Short sword's D6, I believe.
Right. So I could actually roll the longbow damage. That'll be the standard, like what would you call it? A placeholder. If the longsword hits. So short sword, theoretically. 14, 21. So it's 15, 22. How are we on that, Matt?
That's a hit.
Okay, so we're going to do the D8.
Okay.
I think it would end up it's either piercing or slashing, whatever a longsword is with that little. And then
Slashing.
And what was the damage on that thing with the little? Were there pluses to it?
Yeah, +1.
Okay, so that would be 9 damage for that. And then the hand axe 21/19.
That's a hit also.
Hit. And this is D6 +3 slashing. So it looks like 10.
Okay. All right. He's still roaring and twisting about.
Well, this is going to go badly for
Got
us.
some good hits on him.
But didn't seem to slow him down, really, did it?
He's really big.
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely got some good hits in him, but he's still quite formidable. Yeah. You're not sure if you did anything much to piss him off.
Okay.
All right. Who is next?
me. I'm gonna cast web, and I'm gonna do it so that it covers this circle. So he should still be exposed, but it should mount him to the wall.
Okay, he gets a spell save on that.
Does he? You hit your standard of love can use his action to make a strength check against spell save DC if it exceeds it's no longer restrained.
No,
Should have your
did not
spike
save.
club. I should have your spike club in your thing, Ruehnar.
All right, so you cast a magical web at him, and it presses him.
Basically, I'm trying to connect him to the wall, so he's a
Right.
prone target.
So
So it's
he's
easier to kill him.
he doesn't really move very far, but between the wall and the floor, he's all pretty much immobilized into the area that he's in. apparently. And he's roaring even more. And he says, fool, you think this will hold me? I'm going to break out of here. He's going to do a strength check.
Oh, hey, Matt. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Matt, I did want to give you an update because you had
Yeah.
asked earlier. It is now over. LA Chargers 30, Jacksonville 31.
Ooh.
Really?
Kicked a field goal with 3 seconds left.
That's
Diana.
amazing.
Yep, came back from like 27-0 or something like that, or 24-0.
Yep.
That's fucking amazing. I love these guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe I missed that game. Gonna have to watch the highlights. That's awesome.
Yeah, crazy second half I got. I didn't really see it, but followed along. But go on, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, the large snail is like in a web, but he looks like he's breaking free. It is Makuto's turn.
This should be his whole turn, right? To lock him.
Yeah, he's using his turn to break free.
Makuto's going to do nothing.
Okay.
It's kind of a
Babar.
destruction of things too big.
Now
She's been
Babar.
taught to avoid.
Babar.
Sees this thing. I don't know why I can't move my character. Mine is the only I can't do anything. Babar would like to charge at. I don't know what's going on. Babar's going to run into him, and you know how when a wrestler throws one of the other guys into the ropes, they're stuck on the ropes for a second. Well, he's going to do that and do the running. He's going to do like the running elbow on this thing, and just try to do some damage. And whenever I can roll that damage, I will. So I doubt what I'm going to do is going to kill him.
Where is Babar?
I don't know. My token is like non-existent on the thing for some reason.
Yeah, that's odd. That is really odd. Let's see. Let's see if I can add Babar. Apparently, if I add Babar, it shows that he is dead.
Welcome to the life of Babar. No, didn't want to do that. Log in. Anybody interested in trying Pathfinder?
Okay. What's okay? I can.
I'm still trying to do my charger attack and 2 unarmed attacks, a key point, and no, actually 3 unarmed attacks and use a key point, and then make a bonus attack. So you can do.
Okay.
If you can.
1, 2, 3 unarmed attacks.
Yep. And the first one has 5 extra damage for charging.
Okay, so.
Okay. You're looking to hit it.
All right.
That's a hit.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the first one because it has charger. And then I'll turn off charger. I don't think that the second
attack that was a 7 missed.
Yeah, but the 13 hits.
The 13 hit, yeah.
Okay. So that's total damage of.
One more attack. I get 2, and then for the key point, I get a 3rd, and then I get a 4th for a bonus attack.
Don't you get? Isn't the key point 2 strikes? Because it's bonus attack would regularly be 1, but then with the key points you can make 2 attacks. So like, I'll make one more unarmed strike against him.
Well, no, I get 2 attacks every.
Well, this is your 4th attack this turn.
That's
Yes.
a miss.
Okay.
But you get attack, you get extra attack.
Yep.
For the third one, you would get a key point. So do you get 2 attacks for the key point or just 1?
So it's because you have extra attack, that's 2 main attacks in your main action. If you
Yep.
use a key point for your bonus action, you can attack twice instead of once.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Understood.
yeah, if you use a key point and you're past level 5, you can attack 4 times.
Gotcha.
So now it's I don't know whose turn. I don't know what your initiative was, Babar.
Not either. 12, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like 12.
Okay, so you had the same initiative as.
What was the total
Yeah.
damage you just
The
did?
total damage from Babar was 13,
Okay.
assuming there's no resistance.
He took the damage.
Okay.
He's using his turn right now to break out of the web.
Okay.
I have a bonus action whenever when it pops up.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
The cheetah
Held.
held
Cheetah's
action.
done.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then it's Elvator.
Elvator.
Okay, well, Elvator I think is probably gonna, because he only has 15 movement speed because it's difficult terrain. So he's
Mhm.
gonna temporarily occupy. I'm just gonna put him here, just because he's occupying the same space as Vykon.
Okay.
His bonus
Let me,
action will be to hex the, I don't know, whatever his name is, the snail person, the slug king.
Yeah. As
Okay.
he went into that
I'm not
phosphorin-
actually in the like I'm occupying the same space as Vykon. I'm just moving Elvator into that space just so that I can move his token
Okay.
instead of moving, so that he's not sitting on top of Vykon.
All right.
I'll move him back at the end of my turn so that he's not in the same space as Vykon. It's just to get close.
Okay. No problem.
All right. And then I'll call out to a Chardalon and bring my weapon down upon this thing's head.
Ooh. Nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20, baby. All right.
Right.
And so because it was a nat 20, let's add Divine Smite. Let's kick his ass. Well, that was meh. Actually, that was really meh. That was the worst Divine Smite I've ever seen. 3 damage.
What's her total, though, with everything?
With everything, 18, 21, 34 damage.
Okay. Theranos?
Poison spray.
He gets to do a save.
Yep.
No. What's his damage?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I gotta do 1d12. 8.
All right. You spray the poison that towards him. As you yelling out your incantation. Green spray covers his body, and like a slug sprinkled with salt, he starts to shiver and melt, and he screams in pain until he looks like a sun-dried tomato,
Oh,
and he dies.
wait, I just whacked it?
You whacked it.
All right.
All right, cantrips.
Wait, so is that poison or acid? Was that like a poison actually? Was he like
It
susceptible
was a
to it?
poison spray, but it was
Uh-huh.
enough. It just like
Oh,
penetrated his viscous skin and killed him.
nice.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yep. We have defeated the Lord of Snails.
Okay, get the garlic sauce.
Get the garlic sauce.
That's not too far off. What's it say here? He is.
We shall turn him into a
considered-
nice snail brisket.
Yeah, the Lord of Snails. Where did you see that?
Hmm?
Did you see that it said Lord of the Snails somewhere?
No.
Yeah, that's what he's called here.
Well, because I was looking, I was like, okay, there's no picture for him, so I was like looking up. So I did a quick Google search. And I was like, okay,
Oh,
like what
okay.
does the snail in like the Hidden Shrine look like? And they didn't have a picture immediately. It was just like, oh, like interesting encounters, and it was like Tekuzit the Cattle, the Lord of Snails, and I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I know what his name is, and I know what he looks like now.
Okay, so he dies and he's floating. His carcass is floating in the water, and the slime and ooze that's coming out of him is making the water even more gungier and dingier and disgusting.
I'm gonna take one of my quarterstaffs and see it and poke around the floor of the water since we can't see through it right now, and see if there's any
Okay.
treasure on the floor.
Well, as you do that, give me an investigation roll.
So 23.
Okay. Below where he was, the water is actually much deeper. Like it's only 2 feet deep, like where you guys are. But below where that creature was, like you can't feel like your staff hitting the floor. It's deeper in that area,
Hmm.
next to the wall.
You can swim or breathe
And
underwater.
you catch yourself from like, before you fall over into that area. It's like a recessed moat that's along the wall. As far like otherwise, like you didn't really detect anything like treasure wise around the creature's area.
That's
On the opposite side of the room, there are stairways going up to another set of double doors.
And I'm gonna search the whole area, like this whole Megillah. There's nothing, no treasure at all.
You're gonna tap the floor.
Yeah, I mean, go through the whole area. We can't. I mean, if there's treasure, there's treasure, and we're not doing this for free.
Right.
Daddy got to pay for his scrolls, man. Daddy got to pay for his scrolls.
Okay. It would take you a bit of time to like tap around the whole area to feel like
I've got 2 quarterstaffs. Who else to help me?
You tell him exactly what he's supposed to be doing because he's not really sure what he's like. What do you want me to do with this stick?
Hit the ground and see if you find any treasure or coins or anything.
Will do.
Actually, didn't you hit coins over where the moss was, where you pooped?
I
You
heard
didn't
some
hear that.
metal.
He was the only one who heard that. You didn't hear that.
I tell
Okay. No, never mind. Yeah, just search the whole area then. The whole. I mean, we're here for a reason. It's the first hint of like treasure we've seen since the vampire guy. So may as well.
and him look on the floor also.
Okay. So,
Here.
while you're doing that, is everybody else like basically searching the area through the cloudy, silty water?
Yeah.
As best as possible, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're in the area that's outside of, let me draw the shape. You all see the shape that I put down?
No.
Can't see anything. No, all my screen's gone to shit. I'm just listening through.
Okay. Basically, on the outer edges of the outer two rows of the room,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like it drops off. Like when you're tapping with the staves, it drops deeper. So like if you go beyond that, you don't know how deep it's going to go. So what I'm saying is, let me do it like this. If you can see this. See my arrow?
Yeah.
Anything in this area
Yeah.
right here
That's,
is
yeah.
that's 2 feet. That's 2 feet deep. Anything like beyond that area is deeper than that. You're not sure how deep.
So the quarterstaff's like what, 8 feet long or 6 feet long? Try to dip. Does it go all the way down?
Yes, it goes all the way down.
Does anyone have any kind of swimming skill?
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't.
not
So
really.
I can swim if it's an athletics check. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, Vykon can swim.
If you want to do it,
He
if
has
you want
athletics.
to like scout the area who can swim and see if there's anything down there, great. If you guys don't want to risk it, let's just move on.
Yeah.
You could tie a rock to a rope and see how deep it is.
That is true.
True. We got plenty of rocks. I'll grab one of my 10-pound rocks.
Mhm.
Someone give me some rope. Well, who knows how to tie it, and we'll go.
Leave, the rope is all yours. I think I have some.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you gather that you do that, and
And I'm
looks
gonna
like
put like a little. Oh, go on.
it's about 12 feet deep all around.
Okay. Well, that should be. Well, I mean, the two guys who can actually have a chance of making an athletics check. You want to go? You know, it's 12 feet deep.
I think we have 3 guys that could potentially do athletics checks. But I'm also wearing heavy armor, so that'd be a bad idea for Elvator to go down there. Because that's
Saying it's
oh,
the
who was
two
it?
guys.
There was like a general. Oh, I forget his name. There was a general in history who died because he like went to cool himself off in a river, but he didn't take his armor off, and he died because he drowned.
What, like hypothermia?
I think it was one of the Holy Roman Emperors.
Did he die of hypothermia or
Did someone do heat metal on his armor?
No. Emperor Frederick Barbarossa the First.
Oh wow.
Holy Roman Empire, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it? He joined the Third Crusade and opted to travel overland to the Holy Land. In 1190, he drowned attempting to cross the Salif
Oh.
River because he forgot to take his armor off.
Well,
Not a thinker.
Well, like he was a great tactician.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of
mhm.
Not really a logistics guy.
one of the like historical founders of Germany in a way.
Well, like,
Or is that just because I play Civ 6?
like
or
it
possibly-
does say the German emperor drowned.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think he was a Holy
Moving
Roman
forward.
Emperor.
yeah, he
Right.
was
It would be
was
right.
a Holy Roman Emperor.
Yeah.
Right, but from kind of not sure Bavaria, but like that kind of area, like Germany could be
yeah.
400
like,
years.
Yeah.
So they kind of Bayern area, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever those regions that actually ultimately become Germany,
like Germanic,
It's
yeah.
HRC, yeah.
Germanic area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And the
Sounds-
reason that
sounds
I
like
know
something
that
Germany would do.
is Age of Empires.
You got Age of Empires. I've got it from Civilization.
Age of Empires, like when I was in grade 7, Age of Empires almost taught me more about history than my social studies class.
That's
I
surprising.
believe it. I believe it.
Surprising
Because
at all.
I paid attention.
Yeah.
Spell cheesesteak Jimmy's real quick.
Yeah. Does anyone else
we
know
get-
what Cheesesteak Jimmy summons?
It's like a
Mm-mm.
it's like
Oh,
a
no.
1,000 proof, isn't it?
No, it wasn't Cheesesteak Jimmy's. It was the code in Age of Empires 2 that was like absolutely just like
Super Trooper, the Stormtrooper thing.
and no, the Shelby Cobra. I think it's like
Yeah.
how do I turn this thing on? And it
Yeah.
summons a Shelby Cobra that has chain guns. And you could have an army of Shelby Cobras that are faster than any horse.
Wow.
With chain guns.
It looks ridiculous, but it's hilarious.
That's outstanding. Well, okay.
So do we want to run the risk of swimming through this with two guys?
Yeah, we'll
If you
see.
guys say no, we can move on. I mean, I'm not gonna like force the issue.
I kind of just wants to leave.
Okay.
He doesn't want to swim through murky water.
Well, and the reason why I'm not pushing this is because somebody, I'm not gonna say who, took a giant elephant crap in here. So
Yeah, that's
Closer to the center, isn't it?
Hence why I'm
Did
not
that
pushing
in the. I did that in the little commode shaped thing over there.
Oh, I don't think I did too well.
Don't.
Think so. Yeah, I'll probably get drown or leave.
Okay, well, we have the stairs. Let's grab the stairs.
Okay.
Over on the US side.
Okay. Did you make your athletics check, Basil?
I was walking on the outside. I'm
Yeah,
not
the
swimming
outside
across
is the
that.
moat.
I thought you said this was the part that didn't have. This was not deep.
No, it all is. Everything on the outside.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna hold on to somebody who can swim.
Okay.
I have a -1, and I don't have the athletic skill, so I'm fucked.
All right.
I guess
Vykon
so.
will pull you along. What do you roll for Vykon?
Wouldn't the best
Let's
idea
go.
would probably be to have Babar go and just have a rope?
See, like Ruehnar is the brains of the group here.
Oh, I was gonna. No, my plan was to panic when Vykon starts to fail, and then as he drowns, just because I choked him, then I would use my fly spell. I had a plan. The
So,
narcissistic plan.
Okay,
I asked
Babar, you want to
Babar.
swim across with a rope, Babar?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Babar rope and say, go to other side, hold rope. We come too.
Okay, somebody rolls athletics for Babar then.
Someone got that, or I can do it,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Okay, got it.
Did Ryan disconnect?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
I can't do anything. My computer's.
Okay, well, he made it.
Ah.
All right, so you swam across to the stairs. You got the rope. So and everybody can basically use the rope to get across after that.
Right.
If they can't do it on their own. Okay. So let's call it here for tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
We're stopping at those stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Should we? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. First thing, though, we need to do a rest at some point next week.
Yeah, we need a long rest. I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, is this a place that we can long rest in? That's
I really doubt that we should long rest in this
No.
like 2 feet deep
Well,
water. That would be a
The
terrible
next room
idea.
the next room we can long rest in.
Okay, do we want to like if the next room we can long rest in, like should we finish the session in that room?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So it's this room that's just on the other side of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did I go?
Over here through the
There you go.
way to the left.
Yeah. It's basically just a corridor.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is
That's
very
really
wet.
weird dynamic lighting.
If you don't mind a very wet corridor, you're fine.
Well, we could figure out something.
I think we're good.
Okay.
The passageway is slime covered, and there's a stream of water trickling from one end of it to the other.
Yeah. All right.
So I have a question. I didn't notice. Is this new? The short rest, long rest button?
It's a newer edition. It's been there for well, I guess we haven't played. But yeah, it's been there since the start, basically since the start of December, I think.
Okay. And I may have missed it.